Hello everyone, I am Mukul Manku, President Wine Glitz India, and today I am here with you with a bottle of Burgundy. It is Nuits-Saint-Georges, produced by Albert Bichot. The label must be looking laterally inverted to you. That's because the camera is on the selfie mode, but not to worry, I'll be telling you all about what's written on the label. So starting from Albert Bichot, it is the name of the producer and the negociant which produces this wine. It was established in the year 1831, and today it is one of the most reputed and most trusted producer negociants in Burgundy. And when we say producer negociant, it means that this firm produces wines from grape sourced from its own vineyards, as also it also sources grapes for making wine from other growers. So that's what negociant means. And however, they make their own wine in their own wineries. And next it is it says at the bottom of the label, it is vinified, aged and bottled in Albert Bichot, which is self-explanatory. This all activities are carried by the wine house itself. Is a Grand Vin de Bourgogne, which means a grand wine of Burgundy. It is not an appellation, but it just indicates that it is a excellent wine from Burgundy. Recalled 2018 means it is a vintage of this wine is 2018, which means the grapes were harvested in 2018. And coming on to the back side of the label, again, besides Nuits-Saint-Georges AOC, it says it is a dry wine, which means there is absence of sugar. That does not mean that it's got nil sugar, but the sugar is so minimal that for all practical purposes it is called as a dry wine. So country of origin is France, self-explanatory. Again, it is produced and bottled by Albert Bichot, like I already highlighted earlier. Then it gives the address of the headquarters of Albert Bichot, which is Beaune, which is considered to be the heart of Burgundy. Among ingredients, it's got grape juices, preservative and sulfites. Now sulfites is something which is misunderstood thing about red wines. There's a misconception that sulfites caused headaches, but it's not so. That is more because of individual sensitivities rather than the headaches being caused by sulfites itself. And when there is very little quantity of sulfite, it only helps the wine in keeping the freshness intact and preventing the oxidation of wine, and even protecting it from microbes like bacteria and harmful yeast. So that's about sulfites. And 13.5% ABV means 13.5% alcohol. Now this wine is Pinot Noir, a light grape, and 13.5% alcohol seems to be on the higher side. And but then there's the signal of climate change, and especially 2018 itself was a warm vintage where there was adequate sun and warm days, and so consequently there was adequate sugars in the grapes. And it's only the sugars which get converted into alcohol by the action of yeast. So that so that's why it's has a high alcohol level of 13.5%. Then this bottle was bought from by my son from a duty-free shop in Europe, and the however retail price in Europe is 50 euros, and that means back in India it will be easily be about 110 or 120 euros. That 12 to 14,000 rupees could be its expected price in India. And now, most importantly, consumption of alcohol is injurious to health, but that is tasting is not consumption. So let's give it a try. So here, so clean and aromatic nose, lots of red fruits, raspberries, strawberries, beautiful aromatic wine. And so let's go for a sip. So I can feel wonderful rounded tannins, soft tannins on my front of my gums, and when I swallow it, can say there's a long finish, a good length in this wine. And let's see about other things. This you can say it's got a medium plus level of acidity. Alcohol, I've already said 13.5%, and that's evident by also by the thicker level of tears which flow down this wine. And overall it is a balanced wine. That's most important. Besides individually discussing the tannins, acidity, alcohol and sugar level, what's most important is the balance of the wine. And this is a wonderfully balanced wine, high quality wine from a high quality producer. So I'm going to further savor it with some paired dishes made out of chicken and maybe fish also. So as of now, I'll sign off. Cheers.